Round of applause for everybody that came up with this list. This is a solid list. Y'all cooked here. Y'all cooked. Y'all 13 fights with only 2 finishes. Damn, the judges must love that boy. If Jon Jones comes out of retirement, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, I'm not watching whatever fight he does next, even if it's against Tom Aspinall. I'm not watching it. Some of the baddest men to ever walk the planet. Some of the baddest men to ever walk the planet. No, man, enough time has passed for me to realize that, no, man, Jon Jones thinks we're his friends. I have found and I have chosen a soccer team. We're supposed to get his fight with Stipe that November. He injures his shoulder. The fight is delayed by literally an entire year. We see it the next November.
Since 2010.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Hey Google, how many?
Six times.
Nah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Hey Google, how many Premier Leagues have Real Madrid won since 2010?
You mean Champions League.
Hey Google, how many Champions League
they won in
2014,
16, 17,
Real Madrid
18,
won since 2010?
2022, 2024. These guys won 6.
Let's see.
6.
7. You see, 7.
Can't be
7. 2014, 16, 17, 18, 22, and 24.
That's 7.
That's 7.
Sure
Wait. I don't know. 2014, 16, 17, 18, 22, 24.
Yeah, 6.
Wait, who won in 2010?
2010?
Yes.
That was Inter Milan.
Oh. Why is this thing lying to me? And you are so confident. Okay, fine. Excuse.
Chelsea represent. I'll let you know next week if we won or not.
Good. God be with you. Chelsea. Yeah. And I have decided by majority, and just to piss off NJ, I have found and I have chosen a soccer team. the way NJ is looking at me right now. But yes, after much deliberation and much consideration and all the shins there are, I have chosen a soccer team. And it is none other than
Glory Hunter.
I never walk alone.
Glory Hunter.
I never
He's
walk
a
alone.
Glory Hunter.
I'm not a glory hunter.
Glory
Let me
hunter.
tell you how I came to this decision. Everyone I know, all my boys, you excluded, are Liverpool fans. And that's good enough reason. Just to piss you off and to be with my boys in solidarity.
So first of all...
and my other boy is a Man U fan, and I'm not doing that to myself.
So first of all...
I'm already a Ravens fan.
Yeah, shit.
I can't do that to myself.
Well, what the people don't know, and I'll do it on a separate podcast, is that if I wasn't a Chelsea supporter, I was going to be a Liverpool supporter. So you're not pissing off anybody.
Why?
Why? McLowan. So in FIFA 2000, I was playing with either Liverpool or with Chelsea. And then I liked playing with Chelsea a bit more. So I was like, let's go with Chelsea.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
Oh.
So you're pissing off no one. If you're a Man U fan, I'd just laugh at you.
I thought it was
if you're a Man City fan, I'd be irritated.
Why would I do that?
If you were an Arsenal fan, I'd fire you.
Man, once again, I'm already a Ravens fan. I should pick a struggle. So let me not walk alone.
Yeah. So I have an announcement, and then we'll get to the show. I have now picked a football team in the NFL.
Oh yeah.
I've picked a team in the NFL.
Yeah? Who
and it's none other than the Pittsburgh Steelers. For the first season, I want to see how this will go.
40-year-old Aaron Rodgers. Like, you picked the worst season. You guys don't have a quarterback under the age of 35. Do you understand that?
I don't care.
Okay, just to piss me off. Okay.
I'm joking, people. I'm not doing that.
Fine. My dude, yo, how are you? Are you fine? Yeah, you can just tell me down there. Mukundi, I'm well. Mukundi, I'm fine. Finally, this is... Thank you, UFC. Thank you, UFC. Whoever came up with this, Dana White, whoever it is, thank you. This is by far the best pound for pound list I've seen in years. I don't agree with the number one pick, but is it a solid list? Yes. Yes. I understand why number one is number one. Let me give you the UFC pound for pound rankings as of date of recording, which is Monday, the 7th of July, 2025. At number one, we have the Georgian La Leyenda, El Matador, the newly crowned, reigning, defending lightweight champion of the world and the newest two-division champion in UFC history, Ilia Topuria, is number one on the pound for pound rankings. Number two, Islam Makhachev. 3, Merab Dvalishvili. 4, DDP, Dricus Duplessis. No DNA, just sorry say. 5, Alexandre Pantoja. 6, Alexander Volkanovski. 7, Magomed Ankalaev. 8, Jack Della Maddalena. 9, Tom Aspinall. And rounding it off, we have Poatan with number 10. Solid list, right? Solid. I can't even fault it. Wow. Round of applause. Round of applause for everybody at the UFC. Round of applause for everybody that came up with this list. This is a solid list. Y'all cooked here. Y'all cooked. Y'all brought out the AMC, the Hart, the Russell Hobbs, everything. Like, y'all cooked. And y'all did good. So, let's start with this bottom tier 5. Because I think this is... Listen, the bottom half of this list, it's really the way it is. You can't even fault any of these people. Volkanovski being number 6, he just regained his title, his featherweight title. Tell me why he shouldn't be up here. He was always one of the best in the world. Magomed Ankalaev, he's the heavyweight champion. Dude, who's not champion here? Ilia's champion. Islam is not a champion anymore because he vacated the title just to move up to welterweight, and we'll see if he beats JDM there. But we shall say Islam is a champion, honorary champion, given the fact that he was a champion. He just relinquished it just to move up to another division, and he technically hasn't lost a fight. So we shall say he's a champion. Merab Dvalishvili, champion. DDP, champion. Pantoja, champion. Volk, champion. Ankalaev, champion. JDM, champion. Aspinall, champion. It is only Pereira on this list that is not a champion. Shout out to that. It just goes to show. You're the champion for a reason, right? Right? So, Volkanovski being number 6, I'm not really mad at that. Ankalaev being number 7, he's the light heavyweight champion of the world. I ain't really mad at that. JDM being number 8, he just moved up. He just beat Bilal Muhammad for the welterweight championship, and I don't see anything wrong with him being there. Aspinall at number 9. I would say I'd have put him a bit higher, but then again, the pound for pound rankings also have a very recency bias thing about it because it's also about your recent body of work. So I get it. Aspinall has only had one fight over the past year. He hasn't fought since around June, July last year when he beat Curtis Blades in the first round as usual. But yeah, and then Pereira being number 10, I ain't really mad at that. He's still pound for pound top 10. Which is where he belongs. He's still Pereira at the end of the day. That's Poatan. Now, the top half of this list, bro. Some of the baddest men to ever walk the planet. Some of the baddest men to ever walk the planet. I repeat, some of the baddest dudes to ever walk the planet. I'm telling you, you could have 1, 2, and 3, you could have that in any order, and I probably wouldn't even argue with you. Hell, even 4 and 5, this whole list, because as much as I love Alexandre Pantoja, I thought about it and I was like, yes, I'm always saying he deserves to be higher on the pound for pound because before this he was number 9. But you then look at who else is above him. Dude, DDP, Merab, Islam, Ilia. Who else? The only debate that we can have, actually, is whether Islam should be number 1. I think he should have stayed number 1. He never lost. All he did was relinquish his title and move up a division. Let's not forget the caliber of opponents he's beaten. Sure, Ilia has also beaten some high caliber opponent, arguably the greatest 3-fight win streak in UFC history, if not MMA history. But Ilia was 15-0 before going into this. Well, not 15-0, I'm sorry. He was on a 15-fight win streak with 3-4 title defenses. Volk, it was the 2 Volk fights. It was Poirier and it was Moicano on short notice. So yeah, 4 title defenses. Islam is him, but Ilia is him too. Merab is Merab. Come on. Number 3, I think Merab is perfect there. I'm not the biggest Merab fan, but you can't deny it. The run that he's been on, the caliber of opponents he's beaten, the fashion in which he's beaten his opponents, you can't find anyone else. Show me anyone else that's doing what Merab is doing. My biggest problem with Merab is that he's a decision machine. He really is. He can't seem to finish his fights. Let me check Merab's last finish. Merab's last finish came in... Oh! Konje! I apologize, Merab. I apologize. He just beat Sean O'Malley like 2-3 weeks ago. A couple weeks ago. Remember? I was here, very angry. Not even a few weeks ago. That was a while back. Beat Sean O'Malley by submission. That was at 316. Yeah, 7th of June. A month ago. Beat Sean O'Malley. Made him tap. But besides that, before then, he had... Let me see. In his win streak... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fight win streak with only 2 finishes. 13 fights with only 2 finishes. Damn, the judges must love that boy. He must love math, huh? Because he just does everything by the numbers. So yeah.
Should I call you Mister?
Leave me alone. I'm funny. So, Merab Dvalishvili is number 3. And once again, whoever cooked up this list, shout out to you. This is by far the most solid pound-for-pound list I've seen in a while. Ilia Topuria at number 1, Islam at number 2, Merab at number 3, DDP number 4, Pantoja number 5, Volkanovski number 6, Magomed number 7, JDM number 8, Aspinall number 9, and Pereira number 10. Some of the baddest men to walk the planet. Dude, who would you mess with? Who would you mess with here? Topuria, he's putting everyone to sleep. Islam, 2-3 years Dagestan and forget. Dude, literally, all of these dudes are certified bad men. All of them. Ass kickers, down. All of them. Now, moving on. Staying with the UFC. Enough time has passed for me to process this. And for me to actually think about it. And for me to be angry. And for me to just say, no, man. No, man. No, man. Enough time has passed for me to realize that, no, man. Jon Jones thinks we're his friends. Jon Jones thinks we're his friends. Did you see that just a few days ago, he got back in the testing pool for USADA in the UFC? If Jon Jones comes out of retirement, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I'm not watching whatever fight he does next. Even if it's against Tom Aspinall, I'm not watching it. Okay, I'm lying. Let me not lie.
Come on now.
Let me not lie. I'm going to watch it. I'm definitely going to watch it. But Jon Jones has been retired for a while now. And regardless of how it ended, the ending was very bad. Pissed off damn near every MMA fan. However, I would be lying if I didn't say Jon Jones is the greatest of all time. Mount Rushmore, bare minimum. Youngest champion in UFC history. 12 title fights. Won every single one of them. Dude, he won every single title fight he's been in. He's technically undefeated. The only blemish on his record is a no contest, not as a disqualification. Why? Because he was elbowing that dude in the face. Elbows which were just ruled back and made legal, by the way. So should we rescind that disqualification and just say he's undefeated? I don't know. But the ending left a very bitter taste in everyone's mouths, because Jon Jones will forever go down as the man that ducked Tom Aspinall. And it's sad. His heavyweight reign was useless. I'd even go as far as to say his heavyweight reign hurt his career. Think about it. 2023, Jon Jones comes back to the UFC as a heavyweight. His first fight back in a title fight, which many people wondered if he even deserved, because he was away for 3 years and he was coming into a new division. And your first fight back is a title fight, but it's cool. You're the favorite child, we understand. Dana gave you that fight. Proceeded to dominate and beat Cyril Gane in 2 minutes. We're supposed to get his fight with Stipe that November. He injures his shoulder. The fight is delayed by literally an entire year. We see it the next November. So we have a 37-year-old Jon Jones fighting a 43-year-old Stipe Miocic in a heavyweight fight that nobody wants to see, because we can all tell that Jon Jones is still Jon Jones. Yeah, he's old man Jon Jones, but he's still Jon Jones. But Stipe is no longer Stipe. He's on paper the greatest heavyweight of all time, but what good is it if you're 43? And you getting your ass handed to you? That was a bad fight and a waste of time. Cool, we got that. It was the legacy fight, as they called it, the greatest of all time versus the greatest heavyweight of all time in the heavyweight division. 5 years too late for that fight, but it's fine. We see that. And then, from November until 3 weeks ago, we get teased and just everything under the sun. And we think we will finally get to see Jon Jones versus Tom Aspinall. And what happens? Jon Jones unceremoniously relinquishes his heavyweight title and retires from the UFC without as much as a little press conference or nothing. No, Dana White had to tell us that while he was in Azerbaijan. In Baku. Is it Baku? Baka. Where's Baku? Hey Google, where's Baku? I think it's Azerbaijan. Yeah, Azerbaijan. We found out that GOAT Jon Jones, the greatest mixed martial artist of all time, is retiring through a half-assed press conference by Dana White in Azerbaijan after a very underwhelming UFC fight night with Khalil Roundtree defeating Jamal Hill in the main event. Y'all remember that? We could see how pissed Dana White was. We could see he wasn't happy. And why would he be? We were all robbed of this super fight that we all thought we would get. It was teased, it was promised. What? For nothing. All for him to now say he's back in the testing pool. Stay home. I don't want to see it. I'm done. Hi. What you got for me, bro?
Well, gentlemen, when the shit hits the fan, some guys run and some guys hide. Here's Jon Jones ducking Tom Aspinall, and you got the right to call him the GOAT. Question.
Here's the thing. As much as we can all say he's ducking Tom Aspinall, I don't think it's the main reason he retired. Because he also said,
how old is he?
He's 37, 38. And think about it this way. This guy's been in the UFC since he was in his early 20s. And he's been fighting since like late 2000s. And he's gotten to a point now where he said it himself. I leave the house, make an appearance, that's $100,000. Why do I now need to go get hit in the face to make my money? At his age, after all he's accomplished, I get it.
Okay. I'm not thinking about celebrity appearances. That's not what the scope of this discussion
You're
is.
talking about Jon Jones, the fighter.
I'm talking about Jon Jones, the fighter, not the celebrity and the businessman, because but so does this hurt his GOAT case? Because you've said multiple times on this show that you want there to be zero question in a fight. You don't want people winning by decision. You want people to knock people out. You want there to be as zero blemishes on the record. For example, that's why Michael Jordan trumps LeBron James, because there's no blemish whatsoever on Michael Jordan's resume.
His finals resume, yes.
Finals resume. In LeBron, there's always a question. You always have to do mental gymnastics.
All right.
For you to put him over Michael Jordan.
All right.
Yeah, Nick Wrong and all those guys. Yeah.
All right.
I'm calling out Nick Wrong for a debate.
Damn.
But with Jon Jones, quote unquote, ducking Tom Aspinall, whether it's late in his career, or early in his career, or whatever, does this hurt his career? I mean, his status as the GOAT.
Not necessarily, no.
Why?
Like I said earlier, you can dismiss his heavyweight campaign and he's still the GOAT. Because we still look at Jon Jones became Jon Jones in light heavyweight. His heavyweight campaign, like I said, we can dismiss it. Only 2 fights in 3 years. Sure, both of them were title fights and he won both of them. But besides that, no. It won't hurt his GOAT case because he was already a GOAT before moving up to heavyweight. And all it could have done was further cement him and just widen the gap between him and the next guy. That's why even when Aspinall said it himself, like, if I beat Jon Jones now, I'm not the GOAT. I'm just the best heavyweight in the world right now. And that's all we wanted. We were never going to put Aspinall over Jones. Because what we're not going to do is put a 30-year-old young man at the same level as a 38-year-old man who's been doing this literally for 20 years and expect to not be some kind of difference, be it, even if it's not in skill. Aspinall's already younger and bigger. Yeah. You get me?
Yeah.
And also, I'll give you another example with this.
Yeah.
Wimbledon is currently on. Right?
Novak, please make it number 25.
Exactly. So, if Yannick Sinner beats Novak in the finals, let's say.
It's probably going to happen if that happens.
Okay, sure. Yannick Sinner, Novak Djokovic, Wimbledon
They'll probably
finals.
meet in the semifinals now. But anyway.
Yannick Sinner, Novak Djokovic, Wimbledon.
Sorry.
If Sinner wins, is he the GOAT just because he beat Novak?
Not even close.
But he's clearly the best at that time, right?
Yeah.
Because Novak is old and Sinner is young, stronger, and faster.
Yeah.
I rest my case.
You rest your case. So this is basically Jon Jones's wizard years.
Yes.
This is why I have knowledge.
Yes.
I have knowledge because I listen to ITALKSPORTS.
Exactly.
This is wizard
Exactly.
years.
Listen to ITALKSPORTS.
Yeah, this is wizard years.
Jon Jones Wizards years.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the best way to put it.
But I don't know when Jon Jones became better than Mr. St. Pierre. I'm just asking.
Hey, man. GSP has some losses on his record, bro.
Oh, does he?
GSP was...
Never mind.
GSP has been finished.
Never mind. No, that's the question I had. Okay, so that brought some clarity to it. This is basically his wizard years.
Yeah, that's... Thank you. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. His wizard's years. Oh, man. What's happening at Wimbledon, by the way?
Wimbledon, Carlos Alcaraz. I'm officially a fan. Remember,
yeah?
I thought I was never going to get over Nadal retiring. I still cry myself to sleep every now and then.
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. But then human beings are hardwired to move on. Carlos Alcaraz has just been giving us 4-set thrillers, 5-set thrillers. And the shots that he's making, he's like Nadal, Djokovic, and Federer rolled up into one.
Oh.
At his age, he's won all the Grand Slams on different surfaces.
Oh.
Clay, grass, and hard court. He's beaten Novak Djokovic twice in the Wimbledon final.
Oh.
last year and the year before.
Oh yeah, you said he's going for the three-peat.
He's going for a
He ain't
three-peat.
doing it.
And wow, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. No, I'm a fan. I still want Yannick Sinner to beat him because now it's lopsided.
It's probably gonna happen.
Yeah. Unless, because if you have a Djokovic Alcaraz final again, Alcaraz is going to three-peat. If you have a Sinner Alcaraz final, Sinner's probably going to win. Coco Gauff got knocked out. That's that sour woman, Sabalenka, who said,
Oh, Arena.
yeah, Arena Sabalenka.
Shout out to her.
Well, she adjusted her attitude. She's the favorite. So this is the business end of Wimbledon. We're probably going to get a Sinner Alcaraz final.
I need us.
Huh?
One of these days, I need us to talk about the fall off of Naomi Osaka.
Alcaraz for the three-peat, but I want Yannick Sinner to win. I actually want Djokovic to get number 25 so he can be number 8, get 8 Wimbledon finals with Roger Federer, so Roger Federer is no longer the king of grass.
That's where we leave it. All right. This has been episode 40, baby. Episode 40. Go out there. Watch more sports. Be nice to your mother. And as always, enjoy the violence.
Chelsea, baby!
No, not